I'm Dr. Ashok Kumar, Head Department of Zoology, Ganga Singh College, Chhapra, running under JP University. Today I am going to explain the alternative inducing agents for fish breeding. First thing, I would like to inform that due to the popularization of hypophysis technique, the demand for carp pituitary increased abruptly. As a result, quality pituitary gland from mature calves also increased. The collection and supply of pituitary gland became a big trade in Howrah, West Bengal. So, Howrah market came forward for for the sales for supply. Due to high demand, now adulteration in the carp pituitary quality of the pituitary gland occurred, and hence a shortfall in supply against demand. The need for substitute of pituitary gland extract was realized. Why it was realized? Because now the pituitary gland could not fulfill the demand, and hence it was realized that other things, alternative inducing agents are must. So in that condition, the other inducing agent came into, and these are HCG. First, use of human chorionic gonadotropin for fish breeding, that is HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin. It is collected from the urine of pregnant women, which contains luteinizing hormone in the urine of the pregnant woman, and luteinizing hormone remains there, and its molecular weight is 36,000. The Infar India Limited, Kolkata, manufactured the crude HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin. It was firstly Infar India Limited, Kolkata, of West Bengal, that manufactured this HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin, in powder form, and this HCG powder formed with the brand name, and its brand name was Sumach, 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 and hence having activity of 30 IU per mg, means 30 international unit per milligram. Then came cyanohorin. It is the next inducing agent, and it is mixture of chorionic gonadotropin with fish pituitary gland. Chinese calves could be induced successfully. Chinese calves like silver carp, grass carp, common carp, they were induced with a combination of common carp pituitary gland plus cyanohorin. It was Lean 1963. Singh 2000 reported that Lebiorhita was also bred with 4 mg pituitary gland plus 25 rabbit units of cyanohorin per kg body. But this method reduced 50% of the carp pituitary gland for spawning of egg. This method reduced 50% of the carp 50% of the carp pituitary gland for spawning of IMC, because here pituitary gland was also involved and China horn was also involved. Hence, it was became reduced 50% of the carp pituitary gland. Purified fish gonadotropins. Now partially purified fish gonadotropins. Now partially purified gonadotropins of several species of fish, including common carp. They became really potent ovulating agents. SG100 introduced ovulation in IMC, Chaudhary, Hidalal Chaudhary and co-workers in 1971. Optimum dose was 5 milligram per kg, but it was highly expensive, so it was left. Then came LHRH, that is luteinizing hormone releasing hormone, and its analog. Mammalian hypothalamus of brain secrete LHRH, which luteinizing hormone releasing hormone, which stimulates the pituitary gland to secrete gonadotropins. Its dose required in fish is 100 times higher than mammals, hence it was discarded in China. Next came Lin-Pei technique. In Lin-Pei technique, Lin and his co-workers evolved the technique of combination of GnRH, means plus pituitary, GnRH means gonadotropin releasing hormone, plus antagonist, domperidone antagonist. So this technique was a combination of GnRH plus domperidone, which is an antagonist, for successful spawning of carps. This method is called Lin-Pei technique. In India, Bhattacharya in 1988 isolated GnRH, gonadotropin releasing hormone, from Channa punctatus, and after purification it was successfully tested in combination with the domperidone. So GnRH plus gonadotropin releasing hormone of Channa punctatus along with domperidone induced IMC. The application of GnRH in combination with dopamine antagonist has gained wide application in spawning of fishes throughout the world. Lin-Pei technique, it is called Lin-Pei. Ovaprim. It now came Ovaprim. Pituitary of, as in induced breeding, I had already explained about the pituitary extract. Now it is Ovaprim. Sindel Laboratory, that is of Canada, launched a commercial product under the trade name Ovaprim in early 1990s. This product contains C-arginine 6, proline 19, net, SNGRH and domperidone. This product revolutionized the seed production technique from IMC as well as Chinese cars. Actually, nowadays it is in maximum progress. This Ovaprim is generally used in all the hatcheries and producing seeds for the culture of fish. Its main advantage is its injection. Only it is being injected only one time, as I had already mentioned in the inducing by pituitary extract by the pituitary extract, that females were given two injections, one at 5 to 6 p.m. and the next at an interval of 6 hours, that is 11 to 12 p.m. And hence this problem twice, the stress over the face for double injection was removed, and by Ovaprim only one injection is given once in males and females both for spawning, and fishes become free from the second injection stress. Ovaprim is available in ready-made injectable solution in 10 ml vial. 10 ml vial, it contains, Ovaprim contains 20 mg of milligram of salmon gonadotropins and 10 milligram of domperidone per ml of the injectable solution. After injection, the fish spawns between 8 to 12 hours. Here are 8 से 12 घंटे के दौरान इंजेक्शन दे देने के 8 से 12 घंटे के दौरान यह सब जो है सो यह ओवुलेशन मिल्ट मेल से मिल्ट और फीमेल से स्पॉन निकलता है, एंड आफ्टर मिक्सिंग द फर्टिलाइज द spermatozoa present in the milk that fertilizes the ovum of the sperm, ovum found in the sperm, and so within a period of 8 to 12 hours after injection. In India, Ovaprim is marketed by Glaxo Laboratories. Glaxo is an important company. It is marketed by, in India, it is marketed by Glaxo Industries, and its trade name is Ovaprim, which acts on pituitary gland of the injected fish and stimulates to secrete gonadotropins from the pituitary gland. The doses required are as follows. Katla, in the case of Katla, in female, it is 0.4 to 0.5 milligram ml per kg body weight. 0.4 to 0.5 in females, while in males it is 0.1 to 0.2. Again, in Rohu it is 0.3 to 0.4, and the same in male 0.1 as in Katla, in male 0.1 to 0.2. In Marigal 0.25 to 0.4, and here also the same thing as in Katla is in male, it is 0.1 to 0.2 ml per kg body weight of fish. In a grass carp, it is 0.4 to 0.8 ml per kg body weight, while in females, in males it is 0.1 to 0.2, and in silver carp it is 0.4 to 0.7, while in male it is the same 0.1 to 0.2 ml per kg body weight. अर्थात मेल में यह 0.1 से 0.2 सारे स्पेसीज में हुआ करता है, जैसे कतला लेबियो रोहिता, सिराइनस मृगला, टिनोफेरिंगो आइडेला, ग्रास कार्प, हाइपोप्थैल्मिक्टिस मोलिट्रिक्स, सिल्वर कार्प. तो मेल में सेम ही रहता है, केवल फीमेल में ही 0.4 टू 0.5, कतला में थोड़ा सा कम, रोहू में 0.3 से 0.4 ml है ना, मृगला में 0.25 टू 0.4 ml, ग्रास कार्प में 0.4 to 0.8 and 0.4 to 0.7 silver carp में. On the basis of water temperature and condition of brood fish, the dose is slightly modified. Now comes overtide. Overtide has been introduced by Hemopharma Mumbai for induced spawning. This is similar to Ovaprim and contains synthetic peptide. It contains synthetic peptide analog to the naturally occurring salmon GnRH, gonadotropin releasing hormone, combined with dopamine as domperidone as antagonist. Here dopamine is antagonist, and its solution is less viscous comparatively from the Ovaprim. Its solution is less viscous and less costly. It means it is up to 25% less from the price of the Ovaprim, and hence Ovaprim, it contains it is from salmon GnRH, salmon gonadotropin releasing hormone, and with dopamine as antagonist. Its solution is less costly, but 25%, and the Ovaprim CIFE in 1998 reported its use to be at par with the Ovaprim. मतलब ये उतना ही जितना काम ओवाप्रिम करता है, उससे उसी तरह का काम यह ओवाटाइड भी करता है. इसमें भी रिकमेंडेड डोजेज जो हैं, द रिकमेंडेड डोजेज ऑफ ओवाटाइड आर एज फॉलोज. इन कतला 0.4 to 0.5 female. In males it is 0.2 to 0.3. In rohu female 0.2 to 0.4. In rohu male 0.1 to 0.2. In mrigal it is 0.2. In female, mrigal female 0.2 to 0.4, and in female and in male it is 0.1 to 0.2. It is in grass carp 0.4 female. In grass carp female 0.4 to 0.5 ml per kg body weight. In grass carp it is 0.2 to 0.5. In males, silver carp 0.4 to 0.5, and in males it is 0.2 to 0.5. In Kalvasu it is Labio Kalvasu. In Labio Kalvasu it is 0.2 to 0.3. In female 0.2 to 0.3, and in males it is 0.1 to 0.2. In Clarius batrachus mangur, in Clarius batrachus Asian catfish, it is called Clarius batrachus is called Asian catfish. Here it is 0.2 in ml per kg body weight in females, while it is 0.1 to 0.2 ml per kg body weight. Hence, here in most अधिकांश केस मेल्स के केस में हम लोग केवल कतला को छोड़कर, वहाँ कुछ अधिक कतला के मेल्स में 0.2 to 0.3 होता है, बाकी अधिकांश पे 0.1 जैसे रोहू में, नैनी में, है ना, फिर कलवासू में, लेबियो कलवासू में, फिर क्लेरियस बैट्राकस में, सब में 0.1 to 0.2 ml पर केजी बॉडी वेट हम लोग इसको इंजेक्ट करते हैं फॉर सक्सेसफुल. और बाकी और उसकी तुलना में जैसे ओवाप्रिम की तुलना में कतला में 0.4 to 0.5, रोहू में, नैनी में के फीमेल में 0.2 to 0.4, कतला के केवल कतला में कतला फीमेल में 0.4 to 0.5 ml पर kg बॉडी वेट है ना। रोहू में 0.2 to 0.4 फीमेल में, और मेल में वही 0.1 to 0.2, 0.1 to इस ढंग से मृगल में भी वही फीमेल में 0.2 to फीमेल में कुछ ज़्यादा, मेल में 0.1 to 0.2 ml पर केजी बॉडी वेट। सिल्वर कार्प में ग्रास कार्प, सिल्वर कार्प में 0.4 फीमेल में, दोनों ग्रास कार्प और सिल्वर कार्प दोनों फीमेल में 0.4 to 0.5 फीमेल में ml पर केजी बॉडी वेट। लेकिन यहाँ 0.2 to 0.5 ml पर केजी वेट दोनों के मेल में 0.2 से 0.5 ml पर केजी बॉडी वेट। लेबियो कलवासू में 0.1 to 0.2 फीमेल मेल में, और 0.2 से 0.3 कलवासू में। कैटफिश क्लेरिस बेट्राकस के फीमेल में 0.2 ml पर केजी बॉडी वेट, और यहाँ 0.1 to 0.2 पर केजी बॉडी वेट मेल के केस में। दैट्स ऑल, इट इज द अनदर मैकेनिज्म। These are the alternative mechanism for inducing the brood stock and for production of maximum seed. Thank you.